Tonight's DJNTV show is sponsored in part by Electro Voice, DJ Event Planner, ADJ, NLFX Professional, Promo Only, Newmark, and DJNTV Insiders.
Tuesday morning, welcome to Deets, Beats, and Dancing Feet on the road again. On the road with Rion over there, Evie right there, of course, and me. My name is Thomas Heath. This show is all about improving your DJ performances, making your clients' experiences a little bit more memorable, and maybe even making just a bit more money. Today we're going to talk about, it's kind of odd that we're talking about it while I'm sitting down, we're going to talk about standing up at your events. I've been seeing a lot of pictures and getting text messages from some of the vendors in my area sending me pictures of DJs that are sitting down behind a folding table with a plastic tablecloth and a laptop on the table, cords all over the place, their beer or whatever they're drinking at that event. Don't even get me started on drinking at events. But sitting down the whole time. They've got, people out on the dance floor, but they're just sitting there. They're just sitting there. And that's really not going to make people remember how well you do your job. If you want to learn a little bit more about why sitting down on the job, unless you have to, is bad, I'll see you after the break. So, sitting down on the job. That's an old adage, right? Don't sit down on the job. It really holds true and really rings true with DJs and masters of ceremonies. How can you convey energy by sitting down? Right, Rion? I mean, come on now. She knows better. Look at her. She's looking at me like a crazy person. But no, you got to get up out of your seat. You've got to at least move to the music. Now, I know there's some DJs out there. I'm not going to say there's a lot, but I know there's some DJs out there that have physical limitations that do not afford them the ability to stand for an entire DJ set or for an entire DJ event. And I get that. But these people that I'm seeing, that's not a problem for them. Backstory, I used to be 300 pounds. I used to sit down at my weddings. I used to sit down at my events. And I saw a picture of me DJing a wedding where I was sitting down at a table. And it was an eye-opener. It really was. It showed me that that's not the way to do this. That's, it looks bad. And Mike Walter, and I firmly believe this, but Mike Walter once said he would never ask somebody to do something that he himself wouldn't do as well. That he was referring to the chicken pans. But the same holds true for dancing, and being active and doing things like that. We've actually just recently started doing a cake cutting ceremony that is more animated. It is more customer and guest interactive, where we get everybody up out of their seats and we all go over to the wedding cake, and I talk about the history of the wedding cake and why that is important. Kudos and tip of the hat to Mark Farrell, of course, for his Silver Master of Ceremonies workshop, where he learned all about the cake cutting. And that has just gone over like gangbusters. People absolutely love it. I also just recently purchased a Shure SH55 microphone. If you don't know what that is, Google that. But that's an old style, people call it the Elvis microphone, if you will. That has to be on a stand. So I have to stand up to use that. Why are you leaning on me? Anyway, I've noticed a lot of things, and one of the things that I've noticed is that because we're up and standing and more interactive, we're getting a lot more buy-in on the dance floor. And we've done a great job to this point. But it just seems like the energy is so much better when we're up and around and we're interacting and doing what we're basically asking people to do, which is get up and move to the music. You don't have to be Justin Timberlake out there dancing, but you do have to get up out of your seat. I'll tell you a little bit of a story about why that's important and how it has actually increased our bookings and our referrals right after this.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool.
Welcome back. It's me and Evie. One of the things that we've actually just started doing lately, last couple of years, is we actually get out on the dance floor, all of our DJs, and lead line dances. We get out there and we do the cha-cha slide, we do the Cupid shuffle, we do the electric slide, just to name a few. And that actually comes up in our reviews from our past clients. They talk about how the DJ got up on the dance floor, how the DJ got up and helped them with dinner, and the DJ got up and did this. The DJ wasn't just sitting there the whole time. It's a big deal to have that noticed, because if it's noticed that we're doing it, it's also noticed when DJs aren't doing it. It's it's one of those catch-22s. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. But the reality, again, perception is reality. We talked about this last time, and you are your marketing. So if you want to be seen as a fun DJ, you want to be seen as an interactive DJ, Evie, then you have to get out there and you have to do interactive things, and you have to do what you want people to do. Like I said before, if you want somebody to do the chicken dance, you better be willing to do the chicken dance if you want somebody to do it. Another thing is, when you're up, you are more approachable. Not only to your clients, but also to their guests and to other vendors. It doesn't feel to them like it would be a chore for you to answer their question or see what, to help them with something. If you're sitting down, you're either busy or you're trying to look busy, or you're, too tired to do something, I guess. And we get a lot of referrals because we are part of, thanks, Michigan Roads. We get a lot of referrals because we are part of a team. And a lot of times during the wedding reception, we are the leader of that team. You don't see coaches on the sideline sitting down. You don't see players on the sideline sitting down. Why would you? So, that being said, I think it's time, for some pavement. announcement, but B, it's time for some action steps. I'll be right back. Action step number 1. If the venue puts a chair behind your table or in your DJ setup area, put it somewhere else. Don't even let it be part of your setup. Because if it's not there, you're not going to use it. So just get rid of it. Just get it right out of there. And if they ask you in advance, do you need a chair? No, you do not. You bring your own stuff. Action step number 2. Get familiar, if you're not already, with a line dance. Start with a line dance. You know, the chicken dance is an obvious one, but not a lot of people do that. The cha-cha slide or the Cupid shuffle. The Cupid shuffle is real easy. Everything's in 4. Take 4 steps to the right, 4 steps to the left, 4 kicks, and you turn a quarter of a turn, and you do it over again. Over and over and over and over and over. It's so easy, even Evie can do it. She really can't. Action step number 3. Make sure that you're posting pictures of yourself up and moving. Whether that's pictures from the photographer, or every time you're on the microphone, stand up. If you're on the microphone and you're standing up, you can project your voice more effectively. You are more in charge of the space. You are taking charge of the room. You are being the master of ceremonies. And that is paramount to, you know, you being seen as the professional or as the leader of the team, if you will. That's my show for today. Thanks for watching. I love doing these shows on the road. I love that you can see, you know, even a little bit of where I live here in northern Michigan in the summertime. Right now you get to see all the bad roads and traffic. And Evie. That's all I got, everybody. Hey, you take it easy, and I will see you on Tuesday.